Hello, guys, and welcome to Pro Trader Talk number 9. I hope all of you are doing great, and it's a beautiful evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening, couple. Couple says I'm not a pro trader. This series is for pro traders, for new traders, for no traders, for people who are dabblers. It's for everyone. So, welcome here. welcome, guys. Who is joining us from where? Can I know who's joining us from where this evening? Hinglish में बोलेंगे. Yes, I'll try my level best to speak in Hinglish. कहाँ से हमें ज्वाइन कर रहे हो आप लोग? Which city are you logging in from? Kerala, Kolkata, Pakistan. Great to have you guys here. From Maharashtra, Jabalpur, Haryana, Chandigarh. People from all over India. Good to see you guys. We're all different places, but the final destination is the same, right? Rajkot. Good evening. It feels good to be back on Pro Trader Talks. We had a 2 month long break, and then I resumed last week again. Feels really great to do that. And जैसे कि आप लोग सब जानते हैं, this series is not about any technique that we learn, not about any strategy, but over and above technique and strategy, what you need, what gives you that extra edge. This series is all about that, right? So for those of you who are joining me for the first time here, go back and see the previous episodes of Pro Trader Talk. I speak on variety of topics beginning ranging from how to deal with losses, dealing with your emotions, including meditations of full moon and new moon as well. We've had them as well on Pro Trader Talk. They're all on YouTube. Go back, guys, and check them out, right? So it's great. Do spread the word into your trading community as well, right? Great. So guys, let's get started. Today we're going to be speaking on Pro Trader habits. हैबिट्स एक ऐसा वर्ड है जो हमें बहुत क्लीशे लगता है, बिकॉज इसके बारे में बहुत सुना है, बहुत किया है, प्रैक्टिस भी किया है, लोगों को ज्ञान भी दिया है, बट एज इट इज विथ एवरीथिंग इनटू ट्रेडिंग, हैबिट्स एक ऐसा मसल है ट्रेडर्स का जो सबसे कम यूज होता है, समथिंग दैट्स यूज्ड ऑन द लीस्ट, सबसे लीस्ट यूज हुआ है. व्हाई इज दैट सो? As my mentor Brendan says always, common sense is not always common practice. So we all know, all of us know a whole lot of more things. The problem is how often and how regularly we implement that. That's the crux, and that's why I'm here to speak on habits. Come on, tell me. As in, कोई भी फील्ड में आप अच्छा करना चाहते हो, बीट स्पोर्ट्स, बीट लिटरेरी, बीट एनी फील्ड, या कोई आर्टिस्ट हो, आप कोई पेंटर हो, कोई एक्टर हो, any field, to excel in any field, the number one thing that you need is your great performance. You need to master your skill and your art, right? And to do that, in any kind of performance, to reach your peak state of performance, to reach your high state of performance, what you need is great habits. Guys, great performance and cutting edge peak state is not possible unless and until we develop some basic habits which are a routine, which become a routine for all of us. Now, कैच ये है, आई मीन कैच के बारे में बात करते हैं, पॉजिटिव साइड ये है कि हम सब जानते हैं कि अच्छे हैबिट्स मतलब क्या. वी ऑल नो दैट वी शुड हैव दिस ग्रेट हैबिट ऑफ maintaining great energy. Physiology is very important for a high performer, right? Maintaining great psychology. Trader का अच्छा mindset होना चाहिए, regular breaks लेने चाहिए, we should have our trading journal, and we should continuously educate ourselves. ये बहुत सारा common sense है जो सब लोग जानते हैं. But the thing is, what we do not know is इतना सब करते हुए भी कैसे अपना परफॉर्मेंस हैम्पर होता है, कैसे हम पीक स्टेट में परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाते. why is it that all this is not translating into profits, into our trading journal, into our balance sheet, into our profit and loss account? Why does that happen? And that is what I'm going to talk about here, about basic habits of a pro trader. While I could range from 150 to 170 habits, guys, today I'm going to be talking about those 5 key habits जो हर एक प्रो ट्रेडर के लिए बहुत ही जरूरी है. If you're not having any one of these 5 key habits, be sure that success in trading may be a challenge, maybe a huge challenge. Why am I saying this? Because certain skills that are absolutely necessary for any profession go with trading as well. अगर आपको ट्रेडिंग में सक्सेस चाहिए, सक्सेस एट ट्रेडिंग इज नॉट अबाउट is not about having the fanciest of trading system. It's not about having the most high five of that, the high classy person as your trainer, as your mentor. It's nothing about that. Success at trading is all about how controlled and disciplined you are. Ultimately it boils down to that. तो ये हैबिट्स के बारे में बात करेंगे टू नो व्हाट आर these basic 5 habits. So let's get started, guys. The first and the foremost habit that any pro trader cannot do without is you need to master any one strategy, any one tool at a time. क्या ऐसे आपके साथ कभी हुआ है? यू यू लर्न अ टूल, सपोज आपने मूविंग एवरेज सीखा, राइट? मूविंग एवरेज सीखे, आपने बैक टेस्ट किया, आपने यू ट्राई ट्रेडिंग विद मूविंग एवरेज, यू गॉट ग्रेट रिजल्ट्स, and then you wanted to tweak that a bit. You added another indicator called RSI. Again, the same story. You added one more, which is ADX. You added one more, which is stochastic. Again, MACD. आप indicator और tool के ऊपर add करते गए, and then in the end, what your trading screen looks like is a NASA screen. वो NASA scientist का screen रहता है, 4 screens लगे हैं, एक में एक indicator, दूसरे में दूसरा, and there comes a point of time where you really break down because you don't know कि इसमें से क्या अप्लाई करूं. सम काइंड ऑफ मार्केट आप बोलते हो ये चलता है, दूसरे टाइप ऑफ मार्केट में ये चलता है, ये मेरे ट्रेंड फॉलोइंग के लिए, एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, राइट? दैट इज व्हाट हैपेंस व्हेन यू ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन टू मेनी थिंग्स. Guys, success in trading is all about going deep and not broad. I repeat again, success at trading is about going deep and not broad. If you feel that you're comfortable with an indicator, if you feel that it's giving you good results into various markets, whether trend following or sideways, whatever, try to master that one indicator. Do not go after different indicators. I remember a point in time in my career where I have traded successfully just using candlestick patterns into monthly charts, nothing else. And candlestick is nothing but price. And it did give the desired results. So you do not need anything fancy. और अगर fancy भी है, एक को पकड़ के रखो. Do not try to mingle a lot of things. Do not try to put a lot of things into a trading basket. I'm not saying don't learn many things. I'm saying don't follow and don't use into your practical trades too many things. Try to keep it simple. इसके दो advantages है. First of all, it will clear your mind of all the clutter so that you can focus, cut through, right, the basics. Second, it will help you master that indicator. It will give you a lot of time, energy, and money to go deeper into that indicator itself, right? So, guys, a very important tool. And I have seen in my career of 11 years of coaching and training people into becoming pro traders, this is one thing that I've really observed is that they never let go of this rule, this habit of getting right on just one tool and going deeper into that, right? Make it your identity, make it your focus, your core forte, jaise log bolte hain, make it your core forte and core strength, just that indicate, right? That takes us to the second habit, where कितनी बार आपके आपकी लाइफ में, ट्रेडिंग लाइफ में ऐसा हुआ है कि आफ्टर अ स्ट्रिंग ऑफ योर ट्रेडिंग परफॉर्मेंस, सपोज आपने 3 months का ट्रेडिंग किया, देन यू सिटिंग टू रिव्यू दैट ट्रेड प्लान, आपका ट्रेडिंग जर्नल, और आपने देखा कि कितने सारे ट्रेड ऐसे हैं जो आप बेटर तरीके से कर सकते हैं हैड यू अप्लाइड द राइट रिस्क मैनेजमेंट. Or how many times after a losing streak have you realized that had you been better with risk management, you could have successfully avoided a whole lot of losses that are in front of you? Guys, however cliched again it may sound, that risk management, risk management, risk management, but the problem is that the solution is risk management. Without risk management, it's just not possible. आप अपना खुद का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करके देखिए, if you do not like anyone else's or whatever is given in the books or videos or by mentors, but the thing is you need to have some kind of risk management. I've had conversations with traders across my career where they say कि इसके फॉर्मूले में प्रॉब्लम है, ये प्रॉब्लम है, वो. Forget everyone else what they're doing. What is your own formula of risk management? If you do not get any one of them, try applying 1% on every trade. As simple as that. उसमें कितना complication है? When you're not applying under the adage of it is, it's complicated. 1% per trade is not complicated. It's very, very simple. But the thing is, you are risking way too much on your trading career when you're applying the risk. How many times has this happened to you guys? When 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 you're entangled in a trade after trade, I mean, day after trading session, you realize that the stock is continuously moving against your favor, and it takes your whole different level of emotional right altogether, in the form of hope, in the form of fear.
And then at the end, when you square off that trade at a huge loss, you then think and analyze and you realize कि गड़बड़ वो पहले दिन शुरू हुई थी जहां आपने स्टॉप लॉस प्लेस नहीं किया था. उसके बाद आप कभी ट्रिगर दबा ही नहीं पाए, because you missed that first point where you could have put that stop loss and you never did. That's what risk management does to you, right? It's one of, at Palkans we believe it's one of the one of the four important pillars of trading. You learn the right tools, you learn the right trade, you learn the right risk, and you learn the right emotions. So you can never let go without risk management. That's your risk is your best friend, right? So keep that always in mind. Stay in risk management mode always. That will pay you greatest return. आपका strategy simplest से simplest होने दो. Risk सही लगाया और risk reward ratio सही maintain किया. Don't need to worry about anything else, right? That brings us to habit number 3. कितनी बार आप at the end of 1 month or 2 months or 3 months, at the end of any particular period, आप अपना trading performance review करते हैं. How many times do you actually go back into your trades and you review as in क्या सही गया, क्या गलत गया, कहाँ मैंने एंट्री में गड़बड़ किया, कहाँ मैंने एग्जिट जल्दी ले लिया, कहाँ मैंने स्टॉप लॉस नहीं लगाया, कहाँ मेरे इमोशंस ने मुझे didn't let me take the right action at the right time. How many times do we review? I heard in an interview for Sachin Tendulkar, there was a sports documentary going on, and I heard that every time that Sachin plays a match, he goes back and watches the entire video of his performance once again, just to see how he performed. Guys, we're talking about A level performance in terms of an A level cricketer. If that A level sportsman can go back and watch his performance again and again, what stops us? And that goes with everything. When I was coaching to become a speaker on stage as well as on video, so many times our assignments used to be go back and watch your video. I know it sucks to watch your own video. ऐसा लगता है what did I just do? But the thing is, उससे इतनी सारी चीजें सीखने को मिलती है. And that's what with you, when you go back in your trade, you kick yourself, you kick your foot on the chair कि why did I do this? But the thing is, वो जो रिव्यू के बाद जो आप नोट्स बनाते हो, आप पॉइंट्स बनाते हो कि यहाँ पे मैंने ये गड़बड़ की थी, आई डोंट हैव टू रिपीट दिस अगेन. दैट बिकम्स द लिस्ट ऑफ योर लेसन्स not to repeat, not to do, or something that went good to do again, to continue doing it. ये मैंने अच्छा किया था. I want to have these kind of quality traits again and again. So what did I follow? A, B, C. This is a formula that I did. I want to put into action the same formula again. That's what review does to you. It gives you more wisdom from your actions itself. You're not getting new information, you're not reading a new book, you're not listening to a new video. You are just reliving your actions and getting wisdom from your own self. And that's great. There's great wisdom to be gained from reviews, guys. So review, and review. You can never let go of review. And for those of you who say that मेरे पास time नहीं है, that's all bullshit. You can never buy into that excuse that you don't have time. If you have time to trade, you have time to review. I made a very interesting study of my last 11 years से जब भी लोगों को coach कर रही हूँ, I typically have them, जो हमारा 1 year coaching program है, the one exercise is always to maintain that trading journal. And when I had the statistics done by my team, I found out that only 10% traders actually maintain their trading journal. Imagine 100% of them want to become successful traders, but only 10% of them maintain their trading journal. How funny is that? So you want success, but you don't want to do the work that takes you to success. Success is great, it's glory, it's shine, and doing the work is dirty work, right? It's long hours of toiling, staying awake, doing that in spite of not feeling like doing it, but you still have to do it, right? So imagine this, where you keep on trading without a trading journal. It's no trading at all. आप सिर्फ पैसा कमाओगे, आप एक्सपीरियंस जरा भी नहीं काम आएगा आपको. What and all you did, क्या गलती किया, क्या अच्छा किया, what you want to repeat, what you don't want to repeat. So review, guys. You can never have less of this. Maintain a trading journal at all costs. Review our trading journal at all costs on weekends. And at the end of every month, or at least at the end of every quarter, go through your plan of action. What did you just do? आपको क्या changes करने हैं इसमें? Right? Your tools need to be changed. Your buy sell needs to be changed. Your risk needs to be changed, or your emotions में कुछ आपको बदलाव लाना है. What is it that you're doing? That's very, very important, right? Now habit number 4, एक बड़ा सा profit streak हो गया, you're happy, you celebrated, next day you're back into your on your trading desk, and what happens? You mess it up. Or reverse, बड़ा सा losing streak हो गया, you cried your heart out on the pillow all night, again next day you're back at your trading desk. You need to allow some time. How much time are you allowing to, for you to come out of a big winning streak or a big losing streak? Don't get me wrong, it's not about your ability or capability to handle wins or losses. It's about your psychology, maintaining the right perspective and getting into the right balance again, because a big winning streak leaves you imbalanced, because a lot of emotions, their emotions are on a high, very big high, because you've experienced a big winning streak, right? It gives you, you need to give your emotions a pause there, celebrate, go back and see what is it that you did great, and how are you going to repeat it again in the future. और आपने बड़ा लॉस कर दिया, फिर तो आपको ज्यादा टाइम चाहिए, because that emotion has to come out of that, the whole grief and the sadness and the anger and the frustration. The entire thing needs time to come out. Take a break, again review what did you do good, what did you not do good, and then get back into the trading battleground. So without taking breaks, guys, regular breaks is one of the most important habit of a pro trader. If you read the books called Market Wizards, the series of books, three trilogy called Market Wizards by Jack Schwager, and if you read the traders' interviews into all of them, this is one thing that will surface out that every one of them was doing: regular breaks after trading activities. Take regular breaks. Otherwise, it will just result in burnout. And then, how many times have you heard people getting, a kind of discomfort into their bodies or diseases in terms of stress? They have high cholesterol, they have high blood pressure, they have things mounting up, shoulder ache, backache. All this is manifestation of stress. When you don't give yourself good breaks, it comes out in the form of your some kind of physical discomfort, and that's it. So if you feel that's happening to you, just cut it short. A trader, that's one of the best businesses to do. You can wind up anytime that you want to. You don't have to wait for any kind of economic this to wind up or any kind of flag to go off कि उसके पहले wind up करना है. If you decide on Friday that I need a break, weekend को पता चला, Monday morning just square it off, take a break, refresh your mind, your heart, your body, and then come back, right? So regular breaks, guys, take regular breaks after every profit loss, or at any time that you feel that body is given away, you need a break, it's too much of burnout happening, take a break, right? And the last one is, when was the last time you spent some time learning something new? And by learning something new, I don't mean learning a new strategy or going to a new person or watching a video or something. When was the last time you upgraded your knowledge, be it on new tools, or be it on the right mindset, right psychology, be it on risk, be it on anything, or just general high performance of a trader? When was the last time we did that? Unfortunately, market ऐसा लगता है कि free है, चलो come one come all, every one of us feels that we can be great traders, because here you don't need any कोई entrance नहीं है, कोई qualification नहीं है. All of us think that we can become Rakesh Jhunjhunwala here. But how is that possible, you tell me, without the right education? Your investment into education is the one investment here that is going to give you the maximum benefits. How much are you investing? How many hours are you putting under your for your education here? How much are you working on your high performance? How much are you working on your mindset? When you know that emotions are the number one thing that will make or break a trader, how much are you working on your own emotions? How many videos are you watching? How many books are you reading? How many new courses are you enrolling for? That all counts. And so many times I've seen people following too many people. इसका भी वीडियो देखेंगे, उसका भी देखेंगे, इसकी भी बुक पढ़ेंगे, उसका भी फॉलो करेंगे सिस्टम. Guys, it's not possible. Just find a couple of people and follow them. If you found a great mentor, stick to that person, stick to his ideology, the way he teaches you systems. Or अगर आप YouTube पे free में देख के अपना वो बढ़ा रहे हो, and you're watching way too many people, everyone will talk about their own strategy. It's a level playing field. It's a free platform. Imagine सबसे ज्यादा कौन affect हो रहा है? आप affect हो रहे हो because you are watching way too many things. What are you going to back test? What are you going to practice? What are you going to implement? That will be a struggle at the end of it, right? और हम लास्ट में इतने कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे, आप छोड़ ही दोगे, नहीं करना है, because trading, I'm not successful at trading. But what you did wrong was, you were not wrong. You have the skill to become a trader. What you did wrong was you followed way too many people. You did not invest the right time, money, and energy into the right education here. That's what went wrong. So invest in education, guys. That's the one thing that will reap you majority of benefits, right? So let's go through all the habits again, and let's see, go through your notes and see whether you noted each one of them. The first one is you need to master any one strategy and tool. Just one. Go deep, not broad. That should be your mantra. The second habit is stay into risk management mode. Risk management, चाहे जैसे लगे अरे बहुत सालों से सुन रहा हूँ, no, but that is one thing that is so magically effective here. The third one is review. You cannot not review your actions here. Please maintain a trading journal at all costs, right? The fourth one is the power of regular breaks. Take regular breaks. After every profit and a big after a big profit and big loss, 100% you have to take a regular break. And apart from that, if you feel that your body is burning out, your mind is not able to take anymore, take a break. Square off your positions and take a break, right? And the last and the most important one is invest in your education. As in any field or profession, अगर आप कोई भी अगर आप डॉक्टर बन रहे होते हैं, लॉयर, इंजीनियर बन रहे होते हैं, you will spend so much of time in your education, right? Why do you consider the profession of trading as anything less? It's better than that. It's giving you so much of freedom of time, and time and money and choices. It's giving you the power to make choices, right? So invest here. So this is it, guys. Very very basic habits, but very very important habits. Up a quarter, I challenge you, for one quarter, that means for 3 months, try to apply all these 5 habits and see the results. You will observe a huge change in your trading journal, and that's what I promise you, right? Great, guys. So, thank you so much for being here. If you've loved this talk, please share it with your friends and followers and family, so that even they, even they benefit from what we're talking about. Go back and watch the previous episodes. Leave comments on what is it that you would like to talk me more about, and I'll be back with those topics, right? Great. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And whatever it is, the best result that will pay you off in markets is result of working your own self. So don't forget, guys. I'm here to guide you on topics that very few people will talk about. You'll see people talking more on systems and strategies, which I will never. But do note that your biggest friend and your biggest foe is your emotion, your mindset, your psychology. So you master that and you master the game of trading. It's that simple. I'll see you soon in the next episode of Pro Trader Talks. And for those who want to know more about the 4 pillars that I was talking about often in my talk, go to malkanbook.com and buy yourself a copy of hashtag cash tags. That's the basic book that we've written, both me and Vishal, to get set into how to get started as a power trader, right? So go yourself. The link is malkanbook.com. And I'll see you soon in the next episode. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye bye.